So I got this slut with me right here.
Slut number 2.
No, hell no. So I got this slut with me right here.
Slut number 2.
No, hell no.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. News in the gospel abroad, lift understanding of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever they may be. This is just a quick lesson. This is a very, very short clip. Very, very short clip. Allegedly, it was just some type of joke, but they say that a lot of times jokes come in the form of truth. Okay, and one thing, we're here to tell you about these women of our nation. The women of our nation are a bunch of hoes and sluts, man, all right? And I'm going to just keep it a buck with you. This shit ain't funny, okay? Now, I'm assuming this is the baby girl in the back, and then you got the other daughter, which I don't know the history of this video. Sometimes brothers just put things out there just for spiritual purposes, but through the spirit we edify. But even if this was just a joke, you can still tell the countenance on these women that they're very promiscuous. Okay, I mean, and that's one thing about Eve, Keisha. She just fucking promiscuous by nature. Okay, no matter if she has a man or a husband, these women they gonna go. Just like this simple ass nigga Slim Thug said he slept with multiple married women. With Slim Thug, how about you? How Shai is gonna destroy you, man? Okay, you are one of the worst niggas on the planet Earth, bro. Straight up, and honestly speaking, when the Most High punch your clock or punch your ticket, there's gonna be rejoicing in the heavens because you're such a wicked, low down individual. Okay, but nonetheless, look at this here. She says slut number 1 and slut number 2. Okay, and then look like what it appears to be Burger King or some shit. But regardless of it, man, these women are out of order and they need to be put back in order. And the way the Lord is going to do this is by killing them. All right, now it's very disturbing because when you look at like the comments, you got some women that was condoning this shit. Like then you got a lot of people that's condemning it. Like it says, that's what she get. Women need to be more aware of what they say in front of their children, especially their daughters. But hey, like the scriptures say, is the mother, so shall the daughter be. My grandmother had a term that she says the apples don't fall too far from the tree. So usually what the parents are is usually what the children will amount to. Okay, you got a low down, dirty, grimy mother or father, then 9 times out of 10, that's what the kids are going to be because that's what they're taught. Okay, like the parents, mainly the mothers, are the first teachers. So if they're teaching this type of wickedness in the household, they're going to mimic that, man. Okay, because I've seen videos of 30, 40-year-old women twerking, and then they got their little 15, 16-year-old daughters in the background right next to them being whores and sluts. So like I said, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. And Eve, you got a lot of blood on your hand. Okay, because for one thing, you push the father out. You know what I'm saying? You put him on child support, and before you know it, you become open and susceptible to all these different spirits. And it's the reason why most men leave. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you straightforward, this woman gets around, man. Okay, she's probably like in her mid-40s. She's not bad looking. I mean, she has a head full of makeup on to cover her, the blemishes in her old age. But nonetheless, you could tell back in her heyday, she was very fair. She got the smile, the pretty smile. She got the cum catchers, got the makeup. She has the appearance of a whore. This is the attire of a harlot. Cleavage is showing, And guess how many rods done been in her little pretty mouth of hers, man? Several. And guess what? Her daughters ain't going to be too far behind her. Okay, especially her in the background. You could tell she has the attire
right here
of a harlot. You can see the eyelashes. You can see the long fingernails. You can see the color weave. Okay? So these women got nothing but fucking death coming. And deservingly so. And it says it's always funny until it's not. And when our daughter gets pregnant at the age of 13, then she's gonna be wondering, what happened? How did I drop the ball? How did I do this? How did I do that? What's wrong? How did my daughter? She was a good girl. No, you said slut number 1, slut number 2, and then your baby girl said slut number 3. Okay, and that was really subliminal, because really that's how she feels, because she's mimicking the behavior of the older sister and the mother. That's if that other lady is her daughter. Okay, that could have been her best friend or something like that. Who knows? Because she doesn't look too much younger than her. But regardless of it, they're just not the spirit to be in, and you women are gonna pay. It says here, Tony Home, it says, see, it starts at home. Proverbs 22:6. It says, train up a child the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Kids are watching your every move, and that's absolutely right. Okay, kids are like sponges, man. Okay, they observe everything, and they learn everything. They're literally sponges. Monkey see, monkey do. You know, like if you got a father that's a responsible man, then you know the child 9 times out of 10 will grow up to have some type of responsible demeanor. If you see a mother growing up to submit to the father, then the daughters are going to submit to their husbands, because this is what they're used to seeing. If you're seeing a woman and a man, or a man and a woman constantly at odds with one another, and then you have the woman that's totally acting like a degenerate or a demon, you know, she's disrespecting the man, she's arguing with him 24/7, then the child, when she gets older or he gets older, they're going to be in a lot of dysfunctional relationships because they saw it at home. Okay, if you grew up seeing your parents fight, then you're going to mimic that behavior because you're going to think it's acceptable. And then you're going to do the same things in your relationship, man, which is a repeated cycle of violence, you know, and degeneracy. Same thing we're seeing here with these young ladies. Well, this old young woman, which I admit, she's not bad looking at all, but just imagine the body count on her. Okay, she's probably well over 60, 70 men. And she's probably like in her mid-40s, you know. And that's absolutely right. Well, I think for her it's too late. Yep, this is the precept I was actually going to post. Ezekiel 16:44 says, behold, everyone that uses this proverb should use this proverb against these sin, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Okay, and that's a proverb, which is a saying. Now, when you go into Ezekiel, the 16th chapter, it goes into the northern and the southern kingdoms committing harlotry against the Most High. Okay, but nonetheless, when it says that thy backsliding daughter Judah, then it says, and thy sister went and played the harlot. Okay, even more. You know? So that is crazy, man. But it says, behold, everyone that uses this proverb should use this proverb against these sin, as is the mother, so is her daughter. So if you got a wicked ass mother, then 9 times out of 10, you gonna have a wicked ass daughter. You have a slut mother, you gonna have a slut daughter. And this is why it's essential for fathers to play a role in their child's life. But sometimes, unfortunately, the mother makes it impossible for the kid or for the father to have anything to do with the kid, because when you're dealing with the kid, it has to be solely on the mother's terms. And ain't no real men are going to submit to that shit. You know, that's why you brothers that got kids and you can't really be in the life of your kids for whatever reason, just send up a prayer to the Lord and let the Lord handle it, man. And there's certain brothers just like, look, I don't give a fuck. You know, which is okay, fine, shit. You know, so be it. You know, each circumstance is different. But sometimes, man, you got to just say, I don't give a fuck. You know, this world is wicked anyway. All right. It says, see, they're good looking, so the rest doesn't even matter for the entire world, right? See, the fact that they're pretty, they get a pass. And then who is this? It says, girl, you was fine, like the real dime. So they're convening it. Slutty vegan burgers, the bomb. Where's Dr. Umar? It says, the baby in practice. Come on, mama, you could have done better. Damn shame. It says, why the fuck would you talk like that in front of her anyways? And why the fuck would you post this? Because women want attention, man. Okay? People want attention. That's just what it is. Women love attention. They would do anything to garnish attention. Okay? It says, sad, isn't it? Chris Rock, black people versus N, whatever that means. Nah, for real, black woman, we take an L at the L. It's true. I used to just state I'm a black woman. Now I feel like I have to tell people where I'm from the island. Yeah, because you black women are through, man. You know what I'm saying? You black women, you're through. Okay, the world was turning against you right along. And you notice simultaneously when Esau was going down, Eve is losing her influential power too. because the black woman, she gets no respect. Okay, no nation wants to deal with her unless they want to freak off with her, and she think that she's trying to keep herself relevant by partaking in degenerative behavior like it's cute. Okay, only people that think this shit is cute is other bitches that think like this. Okay, other black miserable black nigga woman, or what they call them, BTT, Black Terminator 2000 or some shit, something that Black Ram call them. They the only ones that think this shit is cute. You know, why you think the world is glorifying your illicit behaviors, the world is laughing at your stupid asses, man. Oh, I don't need no man, I don't need no nigga, can't no nigga do shit for me. Well, fine. Keep your ass single and do what you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Do what you doing all the way up until a fucking missile come and hit your ass, man. Because these women are completely out their goddamn minds, man. All right. So this is the book of Ezekiel 16. And I'm going to start at verses, let's start at 16. It says, and I will judge thee as women that break wedlock and shed blood are judged. And I will give thee blood and fury and jealously, man. This is the Lord talking about the nation of Israel, because he's related Israel to a comely and delicate woman. Okay. We are the Lord's woman. Okay, and the fact that we're going off being slutty, committing adultery with all other nations, the same thing our women is doing. So the same retrospect that the Most High has judged us, he's going to judge you women. Okay, you daughters of Zion, you harlots. All right, riding a cock carousel like elder brother Malcolm always say, the cock carousel going to ride you. And trust me, it's a lot of carousels out here that's going to ride you. Okay, because we in a time now that the hour of martial law will be declared. All hell is breaking loose in the planet Earth, man, and it's just a matter of time when they shut this shit down, and you women, you literally are gonna be running for your lives, man. Okay, because the world is sick of you, man. And Jake men, they've had it. You know, they'd rather keep the kids away from the fathers just so that the babies can have a slutty lifestyle. And then you know what's so fucked up about it all, though, is the fact that usually when a child becomes successful without the father, the mother takes all the credit for it. Oh, see, I did this. Wasn't no man in the picture. She become #1 gymnast because of me and what I did. Her father ain't do shit. But then when a woman or the girl becomes a slut, a degenerate, you know, she's skipping school, smoking weed, hanging with a bunch of grimy ass niggas. Then all of a sudden, guess who's to blame for that? It's the father. Oh, well, your dad wasn't around to show you how to be a woman. So either way it go, Jake lose, man. But how the hell can it be the father's fault when he ain't been around? She's adopted those behaviors from you, not him. He ain't been around, so how the fuck can he be blamed? You know? Now, yes, his influence is needed to put balance in the household. But at the end of the day, you got to blame yourself for why this kid becoming a degenerate. Same reason why how the kid can, how you can blame the father or not give father credit when the kid becomes successful based on his talents that's bestowed upon the child. You get the credit for that. See the hypocrisy? But it says, and I will also give thee into their hand, and they shall throw down in thy eminent place, and shall break down thy high places. And they shall strip thee also of thy clothes, and shall take away thy fair jewels, and leave thee naked and bare. And this is what they did, man. They broke down our houses of worship. Okay, we've got our temples ransacked. We've got thrown in captivity, and we've become as the heathen. Same thing with you women. And it says, and they shall also bring up a company against thee, and they shall stone thee with stones and thrust thee through with their swords. And they shall burn thy houses with fire and execute judgments upon thee in the sight of many women, which is those nations, man. Okay, and it says, and I will cause thee to cease from playing a harlot, and thou shalt give no hire anymore, meaning you ain't going to be out here being a hoe no more. Okay, nobody's going to be around to buy your OnlyFans. Nobody's going to be around to take you on dates. Nobody's going to buy your Pornhub content. All right. Nobody's going to be sitting up here paying for your used up box. But the Most High is going to have his way with you. And he's going to allow these nations, including your own men, to have their way with you. OK, it's a steep price to pay for being a hoe and a slut, man. OK, just because America tells you that it's OK and that there's no consequences for your behaviors, the Most High seems to think different. OK. And it says, so I will make my fury towards thee to rest, and my jealousy shall depart from thee, and I will be quiet and be angry no more. Because thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth, but hast fretted me in all these things. Behold, I will also recompense thy way upon thy head, says Yahweh thy power, or the Lord Yahweh. And thou shalt not commit his lewdness above all the abominations. But behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against me, thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Okay. And it says, art thy mother's daughter that loaneth her husband and her children, and thou art sisters of thy sisters with load their husbands and their children, and your mother as a Hittite and your father as an Amorite. Okay. Meaning that the fact that, and this is symbolic talk because the Most High is using this as Israel playing the whore. Like when it says many women, okay, Israel playing the whore, man. Okay, and Jake going off the northern and the southern kingdoms. But it says, is your mother, it says, thou art thy mother's daughter that loathe her husband and her children. Right, man. And when you go into the word loathe, the word loathe goes into, abhor, to vilely cast away. Okay, to defile, to reject, loathsome, to show aversion. Okay, to despise. And our women today, they despise us and they despise their children. So oftentimes they take out the anger from the father on the kids, man. Like a lot of times if the boy looks like the dad and the mother has a horrible relationship, she's going to take it out on that son. Okay, so our nation is completely out of fucking order, man. You know, but it says, and thy elder sister is Samaria, and she and her daughters that dwell in thy left hand, and thy younger sister that dwell at thy right hand is Sodom and our daughter. So basically, you are just like the heathen. And as you know, the northern kingdom, the capital of the northern kingdom was Samaria. All right, so this is talking about the nation of Israel. Hold up, Salakia. But at the same time, in retrospect, you can relate it to our women because they're still Israelites. All right, so like this slutty behavior, the daughter's gonna partake in the same behaviors because, hey, she's seeing it from her mother.